I recently did a massive unboxing video for Ultrasabers lightsabers, and this video included 9 lightsabers, and I didn't know what any of these 9 lightsabers would be. So 4 of the lightsabers were grab bag sabers, and that's these ones here. The other 4 were mystery box sabers over here, and finally, well, the last one was a free random initiate, and that was just part of a promotion that Ultrasabers had at the time where if you spend a certain amount of money, you qualify for a free random initiate. So these were all of the sabers I got in that shipment, all of the kind of random-ish sabers, or at least, I didn't know what I was getting. But this video, you guys, is intended to be kind of a closer look at the sabers that I got, kind of an analysis of the price and the different features I received, that sort of thing. So, okay, first let's look at the grab bag sabers generally. So grab bag sabers retail for $70 each. And they also do qualify generally for sales from Ultrasabers. So like if there's a 10% off all sabers sale, that means you could, include grab bag sabers in that, or at least that's what Ultrasabers has allowed in the past. So I got 4 sabers. These usually run for, $280 for all of them combined. Now, since I got it on sale, it was 10% off sale at the time. I paid $250 for all of these instead. And the value of all of these sabers, when you include upgrade features and include actually the blade. So if you get certain models like the Initiate or Apprentice hilts, they typically come with 24-inch blades, which are not full size. But if you get them as grab bag sabers or mystery box sabers, they'll include a full-length blade, which is a $10 value. So anyway, I factor that into the value here, just, to explain that. And okay, so anyway, the actual value of these grab bag sabers that I got was $370. So an average for each saber was $92.50. So not too bad for the grab bag sabers. Now on the mystery box sabers side, so mystery box sabers, they don't qualify, for the sales typically. So you can't get an additional discount, or at least I haven't seen that yet. So they're $75 each. So for 4 of them, that would be $300. And the actual value of all of these sabers that I got, the combined value was $450. So the average was $112.50 each. So what really brought the price up on these mystery box sabers was I was lucky enough to get a sound saber. So there are 2 types of mystery box sabers. The $75 one is the one where you're likely to get a stunt saber, not a sound saber. But there's a slim possibility you'll get a sound saber, and I lucked out and I got one. So anyway, that was kind of exciting. Otherwise, you can pay $200. I think it's $200 for guaranteed sound. Maybe it's $150. I'll have to look into that, you guys. At any rate, I paid $75 for each of these mystery box sabers. So now let's take a closer look at the individual hilts. So I'll start with the grab bag sabers over here. This first one is Apprentice LEV4. It has 2 upgrades. It has the AV switch and the windows and the emitter. The blade color is fire orange, and the value of this, including all of the upgrades and including the longer blade for this hilt style, was $100. So pretty good. Next up is Dark Initiate LEV4. It also has AV switch upgrade and windows in the emitter and the longer blade. And so same thing with this one. This hilt, this lightsaber was valued at $100 from Ultrasabers. Okay, next up is a Dark Initiate V4, and it also has an AV switch and windows in the emitter, which is considered to be an upgrade on this hilt style. And so the combined value of this is $95. And finally, Aeon V4, it doesn't have any upgrades to it. It has a concealer green blade, and so the value of this was $75. Now here is the free initiate. I guess I haven't talked about it yet. I just qualified for it with this order because Ultrasabers had a promotion. You spend a certain amount of money, you get free initiate. So this is a Dark Initiate V2. It includes an Arctic Blue blade, and Arctic Blue is considered to be kind of an upgrade color. So this was valued at $60, but this doesn't factor into, my analysis of the values of the mystery box sabers and the grab bag sabers and that type of thing. But anyway, I just thought I'd put that in there. Moving on to the mystery box sabers. So First mystery box saber here is Aeon V3. It does have the AV switch upgrade, and the blade color is Guardian Blue. And the value of that, including the upgrade, was $85. Next up is Dark Standard Issue V3. It has a blazing red blade, and that was $85, so no additional upgrades, but, you know, pretty decent value for a hilt. Over here is Dominic's V4, and it has windows in the emitter and the AV switch, which are both upgrade features. And so the value of this on the Ultrasabers website is $95. And finally, this was the most valuable lightsaber that I received because it's a sound saber, and that's a pretty good deal. You know, I got it as the $75 mystery box saber, and for the most part you end up with stunt sabers when you spend $75, but there's a small chance you can get sound, so I lucked out this time. I got a saber with sound, and this is valued at $185, including the upgrade features like the windows in the emitter and the AV switch. So I'll turn it on real fast just for a little while. So there's the sound saber. It's Obsidian Light sound also, in case you were wondering. But that's just kind of a look at what I got you guys. So pretty good deal. I would say for both the grab bag sabers and the mystery box sabers. Pretty happy with the value of the pieces. What do you guys think? What grab bag sabers have you received, or which mystery box sabers have you received, or which lightsabers in general have you received? I'm always happy to talk about that in the comments section, and it's always cool to hear from you guys. So feel free to post that below.